In recent years, and especially now that we've hit 2025, the words we hear most are incredibly depressing. Lying flat and letting it rot.
躺平咋吧？
躺平实际上是非常难。
牛马们集体顿悟了，原来不上班才是人生的出厂设置。
I bet that you, watching this screen right now, wake up every day, pick up your phone, and get bombarded by these words. Does your heart sink a little? Do you wonder, is this it? Is our generation really destined to just drift along, eating, sleeping, and waiting to die in this garbage time of history? In today's episode, I want to tell you this. Lying flat and rotting do not happen because you are lazy, nor because you are a coward. Quite the opposite. Lying flat is the most primal, high-level defense mechanism you have as a rational human being when facing a meticulously designed system that wants to chew you up and spit you out. Its real impact on people, at least for me, is making you realize that your life does not have to be lived according to society's expectations. I'm even going to drop a controversial take. Lying flat is not shameful. It is actually the first step toward achieving financial freedom and reclaiming sovereignty over your life. Today, we aren't drinking chicken soup for the soul. We are serving the hard dish. I'm going to deconstruct exactly how this society has used specific methods to lock you down, step by step, until you become a high-end battery. I used to think prison meant mortgages and car loans, but looking back, that was too superficial. Think back on the education you've received from childhood to now. Schools tell you to specialize, to become an expert in a specific field. Sounds good, right? But think about it carefully. In ancient times, when a person reached adulthood, they knew how to build a house, farm land, and make clothes. They were all-rounders. What about modern education? It polishes you into an incredibly precise, yet incredibly fragile screw. You might be excellent at making PowerPoint slides, or amazing at writing Java code, but if you leave your food delivery app, you can't even cook a decent meal. The invisible logic of this education is to deprive you of the ability to survive independently, forcing you to rely on a massive system just to stay alive. The more professional you are, the more incompetent you are outside the system. It's like breaking your legs, selling you a pair of crutches, and then expecting you to be grateful for them. You finally graduate, get into a big tech company, and become a corporate slave. Have you noticed something strange? Back in 1930, John Maynard Keynes predicted in his essay, The Economic Possibilities of Our Grandchildren, that by 2030, economic development would reach a point where humans barely needed to work. He thought the main problem for developed nations would be boredom, suggesting people might only need to work 3 hours a day or 15 hours a week just to fight off idleness. The result? Now that AI is writing code, we are somehow busier than ever. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week, isn't enough. Now it's 007, 24/7. What's scarier is that the exploitation has upgraded. In the past, the boss held a whip. That was external exploitation. That's not how it works anymore. Now, you whip yourself. Do you constantly feel you aren't good enough? Do you always want to optimize yourself? Do you feel like you have to learn English or get a certification after work, terrified of being eliminated? Congratulations. You have internalized the boss's logic. You're both the slave and the overseer. This is self-exploitation, the most efficient kind, because you can't even find anyone to rebel against. You can only blame yourself for not working hard enough. So when you feel tired and want to lie flat, that isn't laziness. That is your soul saying no to this absurd self-enslavement. Okay, so you worked like crazy and made some money. Now the system needs to take that money back. Welcome to the third layer, consumerism. Do we really buy things because we need them? Did you buy that $3,000 bag because it holds more stuff? No, you bought it because it signals, I made it. Did you buy the newest iPhone because the old one broke? No, you bought it to show you're keeping up with the trend. The genius of capitalism is that it manufactures scarcity. Through ads and social media, it constantly manufactures anxiety, making you feel, if I don't own this, I am not a complete person. This implants a false request in your brain, and so you fall into a death loop. To satisfy these false needs, you must do those bullshit jobs. The stress makes you spend money to vent. You run out of money and must work harder. It is a perfect closed loop. This is the so-called middle-class trap. Once you see through all of this, look at the young people today. Buying gold beans to save money, switching back to Nokia-style dumb phones, or even becoming full-time children. These behaviors look passive, but look at it from another angle. They are awake. The so-called lying flat is actually decoupling. I'm not playing your symbol games anymore. I don't need an Hermes bag to prove who I am. My value is defined by me. When you lower your desires, your freedom instantly skyrockets. Don't be a specialist anymore. Be a Renaissance man. Learn to cook. Learn to fix things. Learn to invest. Learn to live like an ancient human. The more survival skills you master, the less you depend on money, and the harder it is for the system to lock you in. At the end of the day, the biggest shock of all this, at least for me, isn't about retiring early. It's a slap in the face that wakes you up. Your life script does not need to follow the one society handed you. You can absolutely tear up that script that says must succeed, must have the standard package, must be respectable. You can redefine your value, your winning, and your happiness. You can even build a new life on the ruins. A life that belongs only to you and hasn't been alienated. So, friends, if one day you want to quit, or just want to turn off your phone and sleep all weekend, don't blame yourself. Don't be anxious. You are not escaping. You are stopping the bleeding. You are jumping off this massive, slightly insane acceleration machine, trying to take back control of your own time. The ultimate secret of financial freedom was never about earning $100 million. That pie is too hard. You'll break your teeth on it. True financial freedom is keeping your living costs extremely low, honing your survival skills to be extremely high, and then pointing at the boss who wants you to work 996, pointing at the real estate developer who wants you to carry a mortgage for 30 years, and calmly saying, I'm not playing anymore. That is the true meaning of lying flat. That is your first step toward freedom. If you think I'm not just ranting, but ranting about the truth, remember to hit subscribe. In the next episode, we'll talk about how to truly build your own FU money. In an era where algorithms want to control your brain and capital wants to empty your wallet. See you next time. I am YANG16. Bye-bye.